How y'all doing? I just got this beautiful premonition as I was saying my afternoon prayer. As I close my eyes and I start to pray, right? Guess what I saw? Picture yourself driving down that road, right? You in your lane, you on your path, right? And you might think you got a battle and you see a bunch of demons out there on the road, and like in the zombie movies where you in that truck is built for like Armageddon, right? Let's say you riding down your lane and you in your path and you riding in your Armageddon truck and you think you got to be fighting all these zombies, right? All the negativity, right? All the people that's trying to infect you with that, whatever the T virus is, right? At the time, whatever the propaganda is at the time to try to get you knocked off of your path, to try to get you knocked out of your way, to try to get you out of the road, or so they can take your lane and take over your path and hop in your vehicle and start driving down your road, what's meant for you. Like your ancestors and your angels ain't sitting there with their arms folded with the belt in their hand, like the children, like you and your cousins in the house messing shit up. Y'all wrestling. Y'all got the mattress on the ground. Y'all ain't supposed to do that. Y'all got the mattress outside. Y'all ain't supposed to do that, right? Your parents come home, your mom, your dad, your granny, your uncle, your auntie, whoever it is that's like, your guardian, right? And they just sitting there at the door watching y'all playing with the belt in their hand, right? And when when you done, you're gonna put the mattress up, you're gonna clean up the house and make it look like nothing ever happened. When they come home, they'll feel like y'all ain't never did nothing, and then you're gonna be like, oh, get out my house, get outside, go outside and play, right? And y'all already did all that. But boom, they came home early. You ain't expect them to come home early, right? You probably got out of school early. You probably got done with your responsibilities early, and you want to just go out and slack off. You want to go turn up, right? And then boom, you turn around and you see them sitting there at the door with the belt in their hand. And they just say, nah, go ahead, keep playing. Do that backflip again like you was about to do, and body slam your cousin like you was just about to body slam him again. Do it, right? And you don't want to do it, but they egging you on to do it. Do it. Do it. Right? Now they're daring you to do it, right? And you scared. You sitting there shaking like, should I do it? Should I not? But if you do it and you turn away, that belt gonna be right across your back. So that's how the ancestors and your angels be watching while you driving down your road and you in your lane and people trying to bother you, trying to come into your path. And it's not the people that you welcome in, right? You know how they say you can you can allow certain things to happen by agreeing to it, right? Like when I say stop making deals with the devil, as in stop going to doctors and these places where they scientifically experiment on you and our people, right? Looking for a problem, and they're going to give you that problem, right? You look to you look to institutions, right? And you look to institutions and systems that is currently holding your people back and holding you down, but it's the only system that you have. And those systems that you go to, it's you willingly giving yourself up. It's you willingly giving your children up. It's you willingly giving up your freedom. It's you willingly giving up your will so that they can control, take advantage, and abuse you, right? So when you're out of that state and let's say you break free from the matrix, right? And you cut the system out of your life and you're not going along with the get along, you're not rolling with the punches, you handing punches out and you throwing punches, right? Like I told my GM, I said, you could roll with the punches or you could throw the motherfuckers. So guess what I'm doing? Throwing punches. So you in your lane, and as I kneel down to pray, I see myself having I got the weapon in my hand and I'm taking out the zombies, but I just see angels on my right and angels on my left just slicing through the enemies, right? Boom. I take out one zombie, and then the zombie just gets cut in half, and then we're riding in the road, so we roll over them, and then it just splat on the windshield, and then everything just clears away, and I just look to my right, and I don't hear because it wasn't like a speak, it wasn't like anybody speaking or any spoken word. It was more telepathically communicating, right? And I was just alerted to the fact that, yo, you don't got to do none of this. Just focus on what you're doing, Focus on driving it. Focus on driving down the road. Focus on driving in your lane. Focus on doing what you're doing. Focus on honing your craft. Focus on learning your math. Focus on crossing your T's and dotting your I's. This is this and that is that, right? Just focus on what you're doing. Focus on doing the movement, right? And just relax. That's the message that my father been trying to get through to me for so many years, right? Just relax, right? When he talk about how he's not worried about what the devil is doing because he's protected by God, but he's not ignorantly protected by God. My father takes his Bible into the bathroom with him and he prays, right? Not to say my father is going along with the old school ways. My father is not believing in the world, right? Because we come from a culture where my father used to be a Muslim, right? And then my father was in the religious community, and now my father is transcended that religious aspect, right? Not to say he's not existing in this world, but he's not letting this world exist within his heart. Only God exists within my father's heart. And when he was trying to get me to relax, he was trying to get me to realize what I realized is when you are light and you're shining, you don't need to battle the dark. You see how my face is, the light is hitting one side of my face, but if I continue to turn my face, you see the light hit the exact the whole circumference of my face, and even the parts that's dark. I don't have to worry about, oh, this side of my face ain't getting no light. I just got to turn my face and continue to shine in the light. Continue to shine, continue to be me, continue to be who I am, continue to be who you are, continue to be who you're cultivating yourself to be, continue who you dream of being, right? And let your angels, let your ancestors, let the guardians that's assigned to you in this realm, in this moment, in your time, let them do what they have to do, and you do what you have to do. Your duty, my duty, your duty, our duty is not to battle the dark. It's not to fight in the darkness. It's to shine in the darkness, and the darkness will disappear when the darkness is ready. That's why I don't throw alarm clocks in the graveyards. And I've been saying that for years. I've been telling people, y'all trying to wake people up. Y'all talking about we here to wake people up. I was like, I ain't here to wake up nobody. I ain't here to save nobody. Y'all motherfuckers had all this years. Y'all had all these people warning y'all. Y'all had all these people telling y'all about the situation that we're in. Y'all got all these people telling y'all the truth, bringing documents and all this stuff and letting y'all know exactly what's going on with our people. And y'all still refuse to believe the people that's actually risking their lives, sitting on the front line and losing their lives and their families' lives just to get the truth out to you, not even to get any money, not to get anything from it. We're just trying to get the truth out to you, and we're losing everything, right? And y'all still choose to go along with the get along and roll with the punches. We here throwing punches, baby. We're not here rolling with no punches. We stronger than the punches that this world can throw. That's why we stand and we do what we do, because we know what we know. And it's just so. So continue to ride down in your path. Continue to focus on shining your light. The angels, the Most High, Mother Universe is going to protect you. Is going to protect you from everything that you don't want in your energy, everything that you don't consent to in your life, everything that you don't require in your world is going to be removed. And when it's being removed, you can't be uncomfortable with the way that it's being removed, because when you show your uncomfortability, just like when you cry, when you feel like you're, you get visited by a passed on loved one, when you start to cry and you start to show fear, they're gonna back off because they feel like you're not ready to embrace that strength. You're not ready to embrace the power that they're trying to bestow upon you, and they're trying to instill within you, or they're trying to awaken in you, right? That's why they try to go against being woke, because they don't want you to awaken that monster. They don't want you to awaken that balance. They don't want you to awaken that deity spirit that's within your heart. They want you to be cold and callous so you can't be able to feel around and feel what's right and feel what's wrong and be able to discern between the two. So they want to confuse you. They want to keep you trapped. They want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you vibrating so low that you can't get to the blue. You can't get to the truth. You can't get to the green that's actually your heart. Your heart chakra is green. They want you to focus on money while you're stressing yourself out and you're stressing your heart out and you're focusing on getting that bread. You're not focusing on the brain that's inside of your head. I just wanted to wrap that bar real quick. But when you're focusing on getting that bread, you're not focusing on your heart, which is the actual green that you need to be focused on, right? That's why they say wealthy people, they don't focus on getting money. They focus on getting health. They use all that wealth to try to get the health. So don't focus on all that negativity. Just focus on what you're doing. Focus on driving in your lane. Your angels and Mother Universe is going to protect you and defend you and stand as you hold your name, right? Don't give up your name. Don't give up your identity. Don't give up anything just to try to battle the dark. Don't try to fight the dark. Just shine your light. The dark will disappear when the dark is ready. And that's what I had to learn while I was, my father telling me to relax while I was kneeling down praying. And I was realizing, yo, I'm trying to do all this fighting and I don't need to fight. I just need to be me, because the people and the negativity that I'm trying to fight is what's trying to fight me. So I would be a bully, even though we are here to bully the bully, right? But I would be adding insult to injury and stooping down to a level where I no longer reside at if I continue to try to fight the negativity. Like I'm not gonna let nobody lie on my name. That's dead. I'm not gonna let no manipulations and no bullshit that was said on me, about me. I'm not gonna let none of that stuff stand. I'm clearing all the air. I'm getting rid of all the negativity and all the lies that was spoken, that was spoken in the dark, that was told to people in negative circles. I'm putting all that shit to the light. I'm bringing light to all of it, because I don't need to fight. I just need to shine bright, and everything that's done in the dark will come to the light, because I am the night of the light. And that just it helped me remember more. It all just helps me remember and continue to remember who I am. And when I remember and continue to remember who I am, I get on this screen, I get on my mic stand, and I start telling y'all, because I want y'all to remember too. Just stay true to you. It ain't nothing that this negative world can do. As long as you do that, you'll be victorious. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just let this get to 1, 2, 3, 4 so I can stop it, because I like that. I like that type of stuff.